what's going on everyone, Nathan here. So as you can see from the little intro edit, this company called ZEERA had sent me a little care package. And inside this care package, I got this really cool 3-in-1 portable charger. I got this nice nylon braided USB-C cable, and I got a clear MagSafe case for my iPhone 13 Pro. And so I want to put it out there. This is a collaboration video and it's not sponsored. So everything you're about to hear are my own true thoughts and feelings about these products. So with that being said, let's get out of the way and let's get right into this review. So the first product I want to get into is called the MegFold. This is a portable 3-in-1 folding MagSafe charger that is designed to charge your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods all at the exact same time. So what makes this charging dock so unique compared to other ones out on the market is just how portable it is. So most charging docks are very sturdy and not flexible, and they're really designed to just kind of like sit on your nightstand, but not this one. The MagSafe can fold onto itself, reducing down to 1/3 of its original footprint, which makes it super easy to travel with. When fully extended, the MagSafe is 9.72 inches long, 2.91 inches wide, and 0.31 inches thick. And when this is folded up, it's 3.14 inches long, 2.91 inches wide, and is now 0.94 inches thick, and weighs 128 grams. This is made out of a very soft touch plastic and has smooth silicone between each panel that acts as hinges so it can be super flexible. This material will most likely never scratch one of your devices, especially if you're the type of person who doesn't like a case on their phone. Then you might want to look into this product because this material is really soft and there's no sharp corners on it, so I don't see it ever scratching up one of your devices or like your expensive iPhone. So this device folds out into 3 separate panels, and so looking at the one on the left first, this is the MagSafe panel designed to charge your iPhone. This panel has a little lightning bolt surrounded by a magnet, hence the MagSafe capabilities, and this supports up to 15 watts of charging. So one thing I noticed about this panel is how perfectly it's measured out, and it just ever so slightly fits my iPhone 13 Pro. The camera bump is ever so slightly touching the edge of the panel, which is fine, but it definitely becomes way less fine as soon as you throw a case on your iPhone, and even the case that ZEERA sent me themselves, because it has like a lip that protects the camera bump around it. This now interferes with the panel and the design, and it kind of like negates the whole MagSafe purposes of this panel. It makes it so that the lip is sitting on top of the panel and it pushes it off of its MagSafe capabilities. So it does still charge with the case on it, but like you lose that sense of security as like it doesn't lock into place now because it kind of just hovers over it with like a little bit of attraction through the magnetism. But if you just have an iPhone 13 or any of the 12 series, then I definitely don't see this being a problem because those camera systems are much smaller than the 13 Pro I have. So I wouldn't worry about that too much if it's one of those. So now moving over to the middle panel, this is where you will charge your Apple Watch, and this actually has a cool mechanism to it. You can charge your Apple Watch flat down on the charger, or you can angle the mount up 90 degrees so you can utilize the Apple Watch's nightstand mode at night so you can see what time it is without having to pick up your phone. I actually really like this feature about the middle panel, and I know that it's such a small thing, but it really does allow the whole entire system to fold up super thin, and you can even fold it in any sort of like orientation that you want, which is also really cool. One thing about this mount that's actually really beneficial is depending on which Apple Watch band you use, some of them don't fully like detach from each other and it's always some sort of loop. So having it open up, you can just put your Apple Watch right on it. You don't have to worry about like taking off the band or whatever. So it sits on there real nice, and so it kind of gives you flexibility depending on what band you use with your Apple Watch. So moving over to the panel on the right, this has a lightning bolt symbol in the middle, and there are no magnets found inside of this one. This is designed to charge your AirPods or any other Qi-enabled devices, and it can support up to 5 watts of charging. What's really nice is that you aren't just limited to AirPods, even though it's kind of like recommended for that, but any other Qi-enabled wireless devices, and I have a couple different sets of headphones, can sit right on this and wirelessly charge, and I think that is a nice feature about this as well. So there are a few of the features I want to point out about this charger, and the first is that there are 2 LED lights in the middle panel, and these indicate the charging status of the 2 outer panels. The red light means that there are no power connected to them, a solid blue light means that they're properly charging a device, and a flashing blue light means a foreign object is there and you should remove it from the panel. And this entire charging dock is powered by a single USB-C port, which is found right in the middle panel. So one last feature is that at the ends of the panels, there are magnets inside of them to help keep the whole charger folded up, and it prevents it from unfolding when you don't want it to. That is actually super nice, as now it just stays compact all the time, especially like in a bag or something. But one thing that ZEERA does promote on their website is that you can use these magnets and then create like a FaceTime friendly iPhone stand with these magnets. And that's just not the case in reality. This is the orientation ZEERA says is FaceTime friendly, but the magnets inside the stand are just not strong enough. Not only is the MagSafe not strong enough to hold up my phone without a case on it, but even if I try to adjust the angle, the magnets inside the panels aren't strong enough to stay together, and the whole thing just falls apart. So by no means is this like a deal breaker to not get this device, as I do like everything else about it, but it is something that ZEERA promotes, and just me trying it out, even with a bare iPhone, it doesn't work. So I just want to point that out there. Like, you can't really use it in this sort of orientation that they say you can. So the 3-in-1 MagSafe charger is originally $100 on ZEERA's website, but is now half off, so you can go pick it up for just $50. I think that's a very fair price for the product that you're getting with that. And on top of that, there's also a few other kind of like buying options you can get with the MagSafe. You can get a regular USB-C to USB-C cable, which comes with it, or you can upgrade with just $10 extra to a premium nylon braided cable, which ZEERA Enough was actually kind enough to send me. So this is the nylon braided cable, and just for that little extra bit of money with that bundle with the MagSafe, you get a quality USB-C cable, and this could be a good investment for you, especially if now you just need one single cable to charge your 3 most popular devices. It might be a good idea to invest in like a good cable for it once. It is 1 meter in length, which is decent, but the cable is made of intertwining silver and black nylon, which looks really nice. There are rubber grips on either side at the end of the cable, which help you with inserting and removing with other devices. And there's extended rubber where the cable meets the USB-C head, and this is usually a cable's weakest point just because of all of the stress that it feels throughout its lifetime. So this will definitely future-proof it. And so again, I think the $10 extra, you're getting a really solid cable with that, and it might be worth it. So moving on to the last item that ZEERA sent me, and this is their take on a clear MagSafe case for the iPhone, and this is their Gen 2 version. This is made of durable and flexible polycarbonate and TPU materials. There are raised bumpers around the screen and camera system to prevent scratches when your phone is placed on surfaces. It has anti-drop rubber cushions in each corner inside the phone of the case for added drop protection. And there is also an anti-scratch coating to prevent the case from scratches. There are a total of 38 magnets inside the case to enhance the MagSafe capabilities inside and to help align the MagSafe accessories to it. And from my testing, I would say the MagSafe capabilities are right on par with Apple's clear case and Spiegel's themselves, but I would more closely compare this to Spiegel's case just because of its more flexible materials. Apple's is very stiff. If you go check out this video, you can see a pretty good comparison between those two cases. But again, I definitely think this is more so closely related to Spigen. The only thing that I haven't been able to test yet is if this case will yellow, and that just happens over time, so forgive me for that, but it usually takes like 4 to 6 months for that to start appearing. And since it's like very close to Spiegel's materials, I do see this yellowing in the future because Spiegel's case did yellow, but Apple's is still running strong, so just something to keep in mind. I do think this will eventually yellow. So this case is originally $40 on their website, but is now on sale for right around $27. So it is now in the ballpark between Spigen Ultra Hybrid and Apple's clear MagSafe case. So my final thoughts on these 3 products from ZEERA is that the 3-in-1 MagSafe portable charger is actually a really cool product, especially for the price now. There aren't any other docks out there that allow you to charge all 3 of your everyday Apple products while being so small and portable at the same time. I think it's made out of quality materials, and even if the FaceTime stand feature doesn't work, I still think that this is worth the pickup. As for the other 2, it really just depends if you have a USB-C cable or not, or if you want to like prolong the life of one. Then if that is the case, I would get the bundle with that for just $10. You're getting a good solid quality USB-C cable. But with the clear MagSafe case, I would say stay away from this one. And not because it's a bad product, it's actually very good. It's just because it's more expensive than the Spigen. And I think that they're almost exactly the same case, the same protection, and just everything about them. So, I mean, for the price, you might as well just go with the Spigen and kind of just not get this one in the end. So that's going to be another review. Again, thank you ZEERA for sending me these products. I actually do really like the MagSafe, and I will be adding this into my permanent desk setup from now on. I do think it's super useful. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video or if you learned something new, then please don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe. And as always, have a great day, everyone. and cheers.